Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Torres. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. De Bruyne. De Bruyne puts his foot on the gas. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Threads one in, and this is Mohamed... It's Salah! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bruno Fernandes. Nunez! It's hit the upright. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
De Bruyne. Now it's Darwin. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Nunez. And this is Torres.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai. Liverpool are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Bruno Fernandes. And it's De Bruyne. Great vision. Szoboszlai. And it's Marino. And he's had it nicked away. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he was quick to react. Rodri. De Bruyne. Merino. Haaland. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. And here's Mohamed Salah. And this is Torres. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Danger averted for now. Rodri. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Haaland. Szoboszlai. Bruno Fernandes. That has been cut short. And this is Torres. It's gone backwards. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Rodri. And it's Ødegaard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. And it's Rodri. De Bruyne did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely ball. And Torres! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's going for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
White brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Haaland. Just eases him off the ball. Torres. Szoboszlai. And here's Nunez. Ruben Dias gets it clear. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. He's having a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's come to nothing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Szoboszlai. This looks promising. Now it's De Bruyne. And this is and the shot! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certain.
And the shot! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
28,599.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Szoboszlai. Nicely weighted ball. Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. White cuts it out. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Real chance! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mikel Merino concedes a free kick for that. Merino has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Just about up to 75 minutes. De Bruyne, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Darwin.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Szoboszlai with a real chance here.
The keeper is ultra busy.
Szoboszlai! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, super ball! It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah, now it's Torres. Stood up well to him there. And this is Torres. Ødegaard has it in a wide position. So Judge, surely! And that would have been game, set and match.
Fernando Torres has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And here's Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. That pass has been well intercepted. Could move up a gear here. It's a goal kick. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold. The utilised...
Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And smartly reclaimed. Bruno Fernandes. Now Ruben Dias. Szoboszlai. And here's Torres.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
The final seconds now. Adams. Nicely shaped ball. White spots it and intercepts. Szoboszlai. Darwin. Passes short and sharp. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. And he's on his way! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool can look back at this result with regret. A front foot... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Czech, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
And here's Nunez. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Soboslai. Liverpool finding their passes. Oh, what a Torres! He can get that clear. Vardiol did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that's well spotted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's really nicely played. Passes short and sharp. He's dealt with that really well. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van der Ven. Liverpool are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. De Ligt. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? And that should get the job done. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Fernando Torres. White wins the duel this time. Now it's Ødegaard. Great ball, and can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Gabriel tries to clear. Darwin.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is good alertness. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's been cut out, well played. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. De Bruyne, he can run onto that. And De Bruyne! Off the post! And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Looking to play him in. Fernando Torres is wide and looking to get onto this. Well read, and the danger is averted. Deftly away. Szoboszlai. Ambitious ball here. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that. Mohamed Salah! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne. Now it's Torres. And here's Nunez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... And Torres! We've got a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. So a chance here, what can they make of it? That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. Brilliantly cut out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Haaland. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Just eases him off the ball. Rodri calmly anticipates. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Liverpool are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
There's a sharp little ball here. Merino. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and that could set him on his way. White promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's gone looking for safety. Odegaard. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's through, now is he in? And he's quick to get it clear again. Van der Ven. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to play it through. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's free, he has got space. And the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Bruno Fernandes brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
He won't be happy with that one. 60 minutes played. And here's Nunez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. No, again there's no way through. And it's Salah. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Passing is crisp and sharp. Odegaard. That's a sharp pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Liverpool have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Tries to pass it through. Swings it across, punched away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
That's the keeper's ball. Fernando Torres. Now it's Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, some tackle that. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Looking for the run. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Darwin. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Torres! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. And this is Torres.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a searching pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we... Chelsea get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Mendieta, and he's intervened well there. Batistuta.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Del Piero. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mendieta. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Looking for the run. No, it's come to nothing. Messi. Rijkaard. Distributed tidily. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Messi. Messi! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Milan have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a...
Messi! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Neither of these two want to come off second best, and it's Messi. Now it's Sané, and he's managed to get free. Batistuta. Rodri with the clearance. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mendieta. Now Rooney. Del Piero. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
And Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. 30 minutes gone. Oh, that's fabulous. They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Rooney, and the counter is on. Now it's Schneider. Rooney. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? He's picked his way through. Sané! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
That has not gone well.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's Rooney! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He is through here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played into space. Mendieta. Rodri. Tries to pass it through.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Sane making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi. Oh, the ball's run loose here. The final seconds now. And this is Rooney. Shot at goal! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Sane. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Aubameyang. Rodri, can he get it through? Now it's Rooney. Messi. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Sneijder. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cross flung in towards the middle. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. And that's a good-looking ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Rooney! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Rooney. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Del Piero.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Batistuta, brilliantly cut out. Just about up to 75 minutes. Hazard, he's found the way through. He slings it in.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He gets big. No, not the best of headers. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Cannavaro robs him of possession.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that's well spotted. Pedri. And it's been played through. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And he's heaved it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Rijkaard. He has a look up. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Rooney. And that's definitely not his best.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect?
And a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is...
Batistuta! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Sané. Now it's Batistuta. Hazard. He's being urged to shoot. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. sticks it away! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And Aubameyang! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And we're underway. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, and without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself. And
his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser-focused, and he fights tooth... And the finish! And again! Caught offside that time.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And it's Rooney. Batistuta. Shapes to shoot! It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. A probing pass. Rodri. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. It's Schneider. Distributed tidily. Can he latch on to this? Lovely ball and a real... There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Rooney can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rooney. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. It's played through for him. Look at the space here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Chelsea have themselves a chance from the spot. Bayer will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Oh, it rattles the bar. Azar. Azar goes on a charge down the left.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Great vision. Now it's De Bruyne. Chelsea are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Schneider has it in a wide position. Kokchu, little pass back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's Rooney! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Has a look and plays it forward. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Azar, and he's managed to get free. Kokchu. Rodri. Now, can they get him away? No luck with that dink over the top. Check getting this one clear. And here's Van Basten. Kokchu is always looking to break lines. Oh, that's a key interception. Schneider. And he's been shifted
That was
off it.
lovely, that.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Rooney. Rooney! He has done it! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Kukçu. And it's Sneijder. Played into space. Good ball over the top. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Sneijder. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Defending was strong and firm. Sneijder. Rooney. And here's Batistuta. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kukçu looking to add to his goal.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Azar.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Sneijder. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again then.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Sneijder. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Raul. And it's Sneijder. Ball played for Kukçu. And here's Rooney. It's Rooney! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rooney is offering a wry smile there.
And he can clear it away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Rooney. Rooney puts his foot on the gas. Rooney! It has to be Wayne Rooney! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's real chance! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. De Bruyne. Cannavaro has got himself a free kick.
Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
It's been slipped through.
80.313 spettatori.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Schneider. And here's Del Piero. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious fit. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, facciamo gli auguri a un membro del nostro fan club che oggi festeggia l'anniversario di matrimonio.